I'm Mindy. I went to a Pentecostal church growing up with my grandma, but she passed away, and I stopped going to church kind of completely. Just went to the Gospel Chicken House with my uncles. And then at 17, I met my first husband, and he brought me to Atlee Community back when I was at the high school. And then I progressed along, and I got saved at 18. And then church hurt happened. My first husband was an adulterous type of situation, and I was just really hurt. We went to marriage counseling. The counselor pretty much told me it was my fault for not being a good enough wife. So I kept coming to church here because this is where my church family was, and I kind of got pushed to the side because his family had been here longer than I had been here, and I was kind of coming by myself with my child, and there was a court battle, and I just felt like I didn't have anybody. So I felt like church was not going to be for me right now, which in hindsight is silly because God's always there. It's not the church, it's not the people at the church, it's him. But a few more failed relationships, children. My dad passed away. I was really angry with God because he took away like the one person in my life I loved the most. And then right before COVID hit, I kind of had some stuff happen with my current marriage to my husband. Did some things I should not have done because I was just lost and hurt, and everything was for myself. Like, I got the best job. I did this on my own. I took care of my children. I'm self-reliant. And in reality, you're not. Everything is because what God's given to you and what Jesus is helping you through. And yeah. So since putting God first, I have stopped cussing. My mouth was really bad before. Working in healthcare, my worst thing was just being self-reliant because I couldn't depend on anybody else. And I've kind of like went to God first when trying to make decisions, and things are just, I don't know, better. And I'm thanking God for the things and not just being like, oh, you did this on your own. So I feel like I have somebody that has my back constantly, because I felt like I wasn't good enough to come back to God, but in reality, you're supposed to come to Him with your best. And I feel like He's kind of starting to shape me a little bit better, and some of my friends are falling off, and I'm realizing that that's okay if they do, because I'm just, I guess, destined for different or better things. I don't know, I just feel like somebody the other day said, like, you're just glowing now, where, you know, I was always the happy-go-lucky friend. I'm always the friend that's 100% there no matter what's going on. But now, since coming back to church and God, I'm putting my family first and time with them first, and making sure I make it to church on Sunday no matter what. And I'm doing the Bible recap and making sure I'm doing that and putting things like that first, instead of just like, I have to be there 100% for my friends and my family no matter what. And I'm realizing, like, no, I don't. Like, they have to be there for themselves. So that's helped change a lot too. Exodus 14:14 is the one that always sticks out. The Lord will fight for you. You just have to be still. Because I've always been, I gotta fight for myself. I gotta get my job, get my money, take care of my kids. Nobody else is gonna help me. So, and I've battled with anxiety my entire life, and just trying to remain calm and be still, and just know, like, even if it doesn't turn out the way that I want it to, or the way that I think it should, hopefully something's gonna turn around and be better in the end. So that one sticks out more than anything. I went to get baptized because I want to show an outward expression of kind of getting rid of the past me, the past 15 years. I went to another church. I really wanted to get baptized, and after 6 months of them baptizing people, I just felt like it wasn't the right time. I prayed about it a few times, still felt like it wasn't right, and then I ended up having a dream where I was back at Atlee. I was with my friends, my family, and Jeff is the one who baptized me, and I feel like that was kind of God telling me to shift over back to my home church and kind of finalize my baptism to be here where my kind of home church is. I'm Mindy, and I have decided to follow Jesus.
First of all, I just want to say thank you, Mindy, for sharing your story with all of us today. I've known Mindy since she was that high schooler where it all kind of began. And so we've walked through life together a lot. And so it's a privilege today, having heard your story, to baptize you, my sister, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Love you.